Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Give you guys some time to hop on. Ooh, my knees hurt. Good morning. I'm still dripping. Y'all already know what time it is. You already know. I got it in this morning. I got the work in. Did y'all get the work in this morning? I'm just trying to see something. Did y'all get the work in this morning? Good morning. Good morning. I did. My knees hurting, my body hurting, and not only did I get, it's leg day, which is always the hardest day for me. And because Tuesday is always the hardest workout day for me because I don't work out on Mondays. So I work out Monday to Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I don't work out on Mondays. So Tuesday is always my hard day. So I always have to push so hard on Tuesdays. It'd be like a mental struggle. So I hope you guys pushed through whatever you were going through, whatever troubles, trials, tribulations, setups, shenanigans. I hope you pushing through this morning. So and God and I always have our best time on my rough days. Ain't that something? We always have our best conversations, me and him, on my rough days, on my tough days. So look, y'all, please share my live. I know it's gonna be a blessing because it blessed me and helped me get through my reps with Kiki the Beast. And when I tell you she the beast, Kiki's the beast. She is definitely in her purpose. She is definitely where God designed her to be. But she give you that work. She give you that work. So she gave me that work this morning. And I was crazy enough, because I'm committed, I was crazy enough to stay with her an extra 15 minutes. After she told me up for like 45 straight, I stayed like a fool. But I got goals. I got goals. I want my body at a certain level. So, I had to stay with Kiki this morning and go ahead and get it in. So as I was getting it in this morning and working through my reps, pushing my body, pushing myself mentally. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all share my live. Y'all tag your friend. Y'all send a smoke signal to somebody because I know this is going to be a blessing. So as I'm working out this morning with Kiki, and as I'm pushing through mentally, physically, and wanting to just give up because I'm tired, okay? I done drunk all this water during the workout. I wore out. I hear God saying, the gag was they thought you were going to quit. The gag was they thought you was going to quit. That's the whole gag. And I was like, he was like, so are you going to quit? Nah. Have you met me? I don't quit on anything. Like, I don't quit. I've never had a quitter mentality or a quitter mindset. And so this morning, as I'm pushing through my workouts and as I'm focused in on my form and making sure that, my form is where it needs to be, God reminded me, he said when it gets so hard where you want to quit, you got to think about the bet that was placed on your life. And the bet that was placed on your life was that you were going to quit. The bet that was placed on your life was that you were going to quit in the end. If it got too hard, you would give up. And I said, wow, God. And so I wanted to encourage somebody this morning that the whole gag is that they was hoping you was going to quit. They were hoping that, good morning, Leedale, they were hoping that it got so bad, that it got so hard on you that you was like just gonna walk off from it, walk off and leave your purpose, walk off and leave what God told you to go and conquer, walk away from it all. But God said he made provision. He didn't tell you it was gonna be easy. He didn't tell you that this was gonna be the easiest thing you ever had to do. That's not what he said. He said, but you were built for this. So that blessed me this morning as I was pushing through and and pushing through my workouts. And even after my workouts, after it was done, Kiki is so hilarious. After she finished whooping our butts, she's like, okay, y'all put the weights up and come close. Like, come where you can hear me, basically. And she says, all right, y'all, workout's over. You nearly take me out. And then you get close and be like, all right, I'm done. It's over with. I'm done. And so after she says this with this smug look, everybody in the group is looking like, good, because I've been done. You know what I'm saying? I've been tired of you. I've been sick of you. And she looked at me, and Keisha, she said, you going to stay extra 15 minutes? She said, come on, because you're going to stay extra 15. And you know, that's the kind of people you want in your life, that see you going hard and they see you tired, but they still be like, but you gonna put in extra work, right? Come on. And it's not really that a question when she asks. She really not asking, to be honest with you. She really just telling you, like, you committed to putting in extra work, so I know good and well you know that you're not allowed to leave. So she said, you put in your extra 15 minutes today, right? And the extra 15 minutes with Kiki ain't like what you think. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like no little walking apart. Oh no, she pulls out more shenanigans. It's like more one-on-one shenanigans. So at this point, she pulls me out with a 35-pound plate on my back in squat position, doing all these different squats. Okay? Because of course I'm working on gaining. That's my goal, gain. So, and in the midst of the workout, God said, you see, you felt like you had nothing left, but you didn't even realize you had extra in you. Good morning, Kim. You had extra in you. You wanted to give up. You wanted to walk out like the other folk who was already tired and over. You wanted to walk out, but you didn't even realize you had extra in you. So I stayed, put in extra work. Why? Because I have extraordinary goals. My goals look different than most people's. You know what I'm saying? My goals look different than most people's. So because my goals look different, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta put in extra work that other people may not be putting in. And God said, and that's exactly why the enemy thought that you would give up, because you gotta put in more work than what other people are putting in. So the hope is that you get tired of putting in the extra work and you walk off. But see, when you're committed to something that God has called you to, and you're committed to seeing it come to fruition, you can't just walk off. You know, when it's purposed, when this is your design, when you're designed to do this thing, you can't just walk off because you're tired. You don't get to do like everybody else. Like, I'm tired. You don't get to do that when it's your purpose. So I just wanted to encourage somebody this morning that it may be getting hard, you may be getting tired, but it's the fourth quarter. Are you going to show up or not? It's the fourth quarter. You've been playing. You didn't play first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. We are in the fourth quarter of the year. Are you going to show up? Because you do realize that everybody that came to the game only came to see how it was going to turn out, meaning how it was going to end. They don't care what it looks like in the first quarter. They don't care what it looked like in the second quarter or the third quarter. They care about what did it look like when the clock was at zero. And what do you want it to look like when the clock is at zero? Wow, what I'm going through now. I almost walked off, but I thought about wow. Come on, Kim. And that's the point. This morning, look, and Kim, I said last week on the live, or at some point, I think it was last week, you can't call yourself loyal until you have the opportunity to not be. People love to be like, I'm loyal. No, you loyal when you have the opportunity to walk off and no longer be loyal. Good morning, Markeisha. That's when you know you loyal. That's when you know people in your circle is loyal. When they ready, when they can be there, when, you know what I'm saying? When they got the option not to be. It's fourth quarter. Are you going hard or not? Forgive my French, but nobody give a damn what you did in the first three quarters. They don't care. And when you built different, you just can't throw in the towel like other people. I'm built different. So even when, JJ wasn't there this morning in my session, but I committed to him that this month I would stay an extra 15 minutes on all of my sessions 4 days a week. So whether he's there or not, I still got to Because that's what loyalty is. Loyalty is will you be there when nobody's watching? Will you do what's right because it's right? Not because you want claps. Not because you want recognition. Not because you want people to say, oh, you did a good job. No. Are you going to do it because it's right? Because you committed to it. Because you know what God told you. Yeah, you're going to look stupid. If you're not looking stupid, you're not doing nothing. If you're looking ordinary, you're not doing nothing. I get sick of people, oh, I wish I could do. You don't wish you could do, because either you going to do it or you not. It ain't no wishing. It ain't no in between. There ain't no such thing as I wish I could do. Either you going to do it or you not. There's no in between. Good morning, Brittany Jones. Good morning. Good morning. Are you going to do it? It's fourth quarter. The gag is they thought you was injured. And they was hoping that you got knocked down enough in the first quarter, in the second quarter, and in the third quarter that you didn't want to come back anymore in the fourth quarter. That's what the enemy's hoping. He hoping that he done pissed you off so bad all 2020 that you don't even want to come back no more. But God said, my promises are still yeah and amen. No, you going to come back for this work. You gonna come back for this work. I told Kiki first of all, she was like, y'all, good morning, Chastity. She was like, y'all, the 5 a.m. didn't have plates. Y'all look at me. This is my body. 35-pound plates on my back that I'm carrying in a squat position, right? So we done did, I don't know how many squats. Then my girl said, go put your feet on the wall, lay on your back, put the plate on your hips and thrust. Right? And thrust up. Okay? This is after the 45-minute killing that she done already put on me. This some like additional killing. Some added killing. And in the midst of that, God said, and look how you doing. Look how you keeping your form. Look how you pushing through. Look how you still going. You think you tired and you done. You don't even know what I put in you. And a lot of times you don't know what God's put in you until you're forced to use what's left. A lot of times we don't know what God has placed in us until we're forced to use what is left. And God reminded me, he said, this is fourth quarter. It's game time. It's not time for you to sit on the bench and complain about, what didn't happen the first 3 quarters of the year of your life. No one freaking cares. No one cares. So at this stage, are you going to show up or not? Because the gag is they was hoping you was going to quit. You have people around you that's hoping you quit. You got people around you that's hoping like, man, I hope this be the thing so she'll just stop. You ain't never met me. I told Kiki, I said, Kiki, we going to be able to finish this in 5 minutes by 9 o'clock. She said, that girl looked at me and said, you must have forgot my name. At that point, I was like, you right. I just got quiet. I didn't even say anything. Because I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly how long it's going to take me. I know exactly where I'm headed. So you just follow me. And you got to have people around you that have that kind of mentality to say, you just follow me. Do you know who I am? Sometimes you got to look at yourself. Do you know who you are? Have you talked to yourself this morning and told yourself who the hell you are? I looked at myself this morning and told myself who I am. Who I am, darling. I'm blessed and highly favored. I am the head and not the tail. I'm above only and never beneath. Sometimes people, you gotta wake yourself up. A lot of times, the gag is that we give up on ourselves too early. The gag is that we give up on ourselves too early. Yeah, Markeisha, you got to, and begin to ask God, Markeisha, God, you bring people around me that are going to propel me to my purpose. If they're not stretching me, they're not for me. If you're not stretching me, you're not for me. I could go somewhere. People can go other places and pay a cheaper price to do the same thing. But are they going to stretch you past your limits? Are they going to stretch you past your limits? I walk out every day looking like I took a shower at the gym. Every day, sweating. These braids, best thing yet to ever happen to me. So, at the end of the day, God reminded me it's fourth quarter. Good morning. Good morning, Gabrielle. Good morning, Mika. Y'all share my live. Tag your friend. Your friend probably sitting on their desk right now thinking about giving up, thinking about throwing in the towel, thinking about how it's fourth quarter and they still ain't seen manifestation yet. First of all, God's time is not your time. Can you do the work? Can you stop complaining? Can you stop whining? It's fourth quarter. It's go time. This when it matters. How will you finish the year? This is when it matters. Everybody was crunk when it was vision board season. You know, vision board season, the first quarter of the year. Everybody, vision party. What's vision manifestation party? That's the party I'm trying to show up to. Where's vision manifestation party? Where is God? I wrote this, now I'm living this. Where is God? I started this, now I'm living this. Where's that party? I'm tired of vision board party and no manifestation party. No, I need manifestation party. That's what I need. I want to be living the life that God told me I was going to have if I just stayed disciplined. I want to be living the life that, God promised me. I don't want to just keep having freaking vision board parties every damn year. Every year, vision board. No. Yes, you gotta do the work. You gotta have the vision. And my vision board is at the foot of my bed, right underneath my TV. I wake up to it every single day. But then I also have a manifestation party. I look at things and I'm like, God, I ain't even praying about that this year. Good morning, Laquita. God, I ain't even asking you about that mess this year. God. You ever had a dream and woke up the next day and lived it? I have. You ever had a dream the night before and woke up the next day and was living it? I have several times. That's the kind of energy and tenacity that I want to have. I don't want to be distracted by the vision board parties and no manifestations. No, God, I want to live it. So look, it's go time. For those of you who think that it's over, who think that, you ain't got no second win, you better get some water and get your tail back out on the field. The game is not over. There's time on the clock. There's time on the clock. And as long as there's time on the clock, that means there's work to be done. Are you on the clock working or are you on the clock riding? You got some people that just want to ride the clock. They don't want to work. They don't want to grind. They don't want to eat. They don't want to hustle. They only came to ride the clock. And those people don't ever go far. They never go far. You never go far just riding the clock. So which one are you going to do? Are you going to ride the clock or are you going to work it? When I clock in, it's go time. I'm not there to do nothing else but mentally prepare myself for next level conversations, next level movements, next level manifestations, next level goals. I push myself as hard as I possibly can because that's what I came here for. I came here to put in the work. Are you ready to put in the work? Because the gag is that you're going to quit. The hope is that you're going to quit. The hope is that you're going to go back, sit down. I'm tired. And I'm done. No, I'm not done. I'm just getting started. I understand that when the game is done, everybody going to be talking about where Lauren was. Man, you saw what she came from? Man, you saw what she had? You saw what she didn't have? But she still came out there and gave it her freaking all. Can you go? Most people can't. And they sit there and they pretend like they can and they act like, they got this, they got that. I'm so sick of fair-wearing people who can just, all they can do is just fair in the midst. When it gets tough, they gone. Where you going? When it gets tough, the game just getting started. Matter of fact, I want you to play me like you want to stop me. Because that's going to push me harder. I want you to play me like you trying to stop me. I want you to play me like you don't want me to get there. Because that's going to make me go harder. That's going to make me pull out things I didn't know that I had and continue to go forward. These are the things I think about when I'm working out. When I got tired at one point, because Kiki doesn't let us sit. So you never get to sit on your butt. When you sit on your butt, that means we about to do abs, okay? That does not mean you get no freaking break. My girl said, Lauren, can't sit down. I heard it and hopped up. In the midst of me picking up that sandbag, and it's like real life. In the midst of me picking up this sandbag, God was like, the gag was that you was going to stay down. They thought you was done. And the funny part was, I was the only one that did that. But I was one of the few that stayed over. Workout done. I stayed. Workout finished. I'm still here working. I'm still in here putting in work. I'm still here putting in real work. Real body work. Right? Why? Because my goal's different. Are your goals different? And this for men and women. This for men and women. I can't stand lazy people. So for the men that are listening to this, please know that there's some people that really thought you was done. They was really hoping you was done. They was really hoping you was going to give up on yourself. They was really hoping that, you know what I'm saying, this last thing was going to stop you and you was going to give up. They was hoping that. What you doing? Are you giving up on it? Are you doing what they thought you was going to do? Or are you going to push forward? It's time. It's time for our black men in particular to rise up. Be the king that God has called you to be. Stop settling for crumbs and waiting on somebody else to give you a hand up. Raise your hand. How about that? Build your own table. Get the instructions out. Figure it out. Leave these leeching people alone. Leave them leeching friends alone who don't want nothing. Stop hanging with these dudes who don't want nothing. Stop hanging with these people with that same simple-minded conversation all the time. I'm sick of it. You got some women that can get out here and go harder than some nudes. I tell people all the time, you'll never outwork me. You'll never outwork me. On God, you will not outwork me. I promise you. Get around people that's that hungry. Get around people that's willing to go the mile, that's willing to put in the work, that's willing to get next to you. And as women, rise up. If you got a good husband at home, a good man at home, support him. Push him. Baby, what we doing? We gonna work out? Are we working out, babe? Because first of all, a king, in order for him to lead, he has to be mentally strong. So a king can't lead if he ain't mentally strong. A king can't lead trying to follow either. So you need to assess who you with and who on your team and what they pushing you toward. And in this season, it's time out for that. If you with somebody that don't want to go, it ain't game time for them, you need to leave them where the hell you found them. Period. If they complain, why you always getting out the bed to go? In this season, if you insecure or you in that relationship and that person is insecure and they not willing to go, you need to leave them exactly where you found them. They holding you back, son. They holding you back. They don't want to see you win. The people that want to see you win, they getting on your nerves and they holding you accountable. If they not holding you accountable, they don't want to see you win. Don't text my line and you still ain't worked on your purpose yet. Don't text my line and you ain't wrote out no outline. You ain't got no plan, no path. Where we going with that? Nowhere. You wasting my time. And in this season, we got to start getting serious about our time. Get serious about who God is calling you to be and what God is calling you to do. And stop playing. It's fourth quarter. This is what everybody in the stands came to see. Everybody came to see who was going to win. Nobody, they didn't come. That's why people can show up at the second half of the game. Because they only came to see who was going to win. That's what they came to see. Good morning, Brandy. That's what they came to see. So are you going to win? The worst thing that can ever happen in a game is when you so far ahead that you should have won. That's the worst part of a football game. And far ahead, and you notice that people start getting real comfortable, that by fourth quarter, Now we trying to figure out how this is a 7-point game. We was killing you all first half, all third quarter after halftime. How the game? Why we one touchdown away? Good morning, Ashley. Why we one touchdown away? Because you got comfortable, and you forgot that everybody came to see what was gonna happen in the end. You're in the end. Okay? So this not the time to be sitting around getting Gatorade, drinking water, and complaining about who not blocking. This not the time. This not the time to be talking about your workouts and how you gonna eat better for the next game. Nah, you should have did all that before you got here. You knew it was game day. Quit playing with me. You knew what time it was. Quit playing with me. The gag is, they was hoping you was going to do just what you did. So for those of you who ready to throw in the towel, this ain't working, I'm tired, now this added on, I can't deal with the schoolwork. You know, all them complaints y'all be doing. Nobody's trying to hear that. Nobody's trying to hear that. If God brought it to you, you need to figure out a way to make it all work. You need to figure out a way to make it all work. Nobody trying to hear all that. And clearly your friends not telling you that because they smiling, they talking to you, and they letting you be regular. And they don't see that as a problem. I don't have time for that. So at the end of it, what are you doing to get closer to your purpose? Who are you being in this season? Are you putting in the work? Because the gag is they hoped you was gonna quit. And a lot of y'all just need to quit being distracted. a lot of us, the reason you tired is because you distracted. You're distracted. And you entertaining people that you know not going anywhere. You entertaining people that you know not going to help you win. You entertaining people that you know not about to help you get the ball down the field. You know. You entertaining people that you know you can't even throw the ball to. They ain't even got the capacity. You see how slow they run. You know doggone well they can't get down that field that quick. Catch it down. But you go get down there. Get down there for what? They tired. They not prepared. They can't get down there. So the gag is they thought you was going to quit. That's the gag. That's the whole thing. So as I'm working out and as I'm tired and as I'm like, I want to let my forearm get shaky because I'm tired. God said the gag is they thought you was going to quit. Oh, hell no. Because I ain't no quitter. I don't quit. If I decide I'm putting my mind to something and I'm going to get it done, only death going to keep me from it. And I mean that. And even if I die, my spirit going to be walking around doing it. Like, that's how serious I am about it. Even if I die, my spirit going to be walking around like Casper, still doing it. That's how committed I am when I put my mind to something. Now, will I quit things that don't feed me or fuel me? In a second. And not think twice about it. Not think twice about it. I have no problem cutting you off. Because you're draining me. Okay? If it's some stuff that's draining you, that you already know is draining you, you know it's not positioning you to be who God's called you to be, why are you still dealing with her? Sir? Because men love to do that. Men love to be dealing with these old lazy women that ain't trying to do nothing. And then all they do is go and complain to somebody else. Why are you with her? You knew she was lazy when you got with her. She ain't just get lazy. She been lazy. And same for men, for women. You knew he was lazy. If you got to do everything, that means he ain't bought in to the vision. Because a man will go and get what he wants. Look at the things that he wants. He'll go and get it if he really wants it. Okay? So don't let nobody play you and be like, well, because I just did. That's a lie, sir. That's a lie. Okay, well, if I was dead, what you would do? Because I'm not God. And I'm only here to serve one purpose. And that is not just you. Number one purpose is to bring God glory. So if I'm trying to carry you, that means something else is falling by the wayside. Because again, this morning, I worked out with sandbags, and 2 dumbbells. I can't carry all 3. Gotta fall by the wayside. Either I'm gonna work with the dumbbells or I'm gonna work with the sandbags, but I can't work all 3 at the same time. I only got 2 hands. So you gotta choose. Which one is more important to you? Pleasing man or pleasing God? And y'all know what the word of God says. You know what's right from wrong. So stop feeding into things that you know is wrong, because all that is fueling the bet that you're going to quit, you're going to give up, you're going to give in, you're not going to be able to finish. That's the whole point. But you got to be mentally strong enough to say, come what may, I'm going. Come what may, I'm doing this. Come what may, it don't matter what it looked like. It don't matter how many people told me no. It doesn't matter how many times I was told no by the same person. God can change the heart and minds of people. But he's not going to do that if you're not ready to receive the blessing, because the blessing always comes with more requirements. It always comes with more requirements. It doesn't get easier. You just get better at it. Working out don't get easier. I just have become better at it mentally. Mentally now I realize, okay, when I'm getting too tired, what am I thinking about? When I'm letting my form get shaky, what am I thinking about? Am I thinking about giving up? Am I thinking about I'm freaking tired? Am I listening to what Red Papa on? What am I fueling my mind in the moments of when I really want to give up the most? And when I want to give up the most, I fuel my mind with, but you know they want you to give up, right? And at that point, another beast shows up. Another beast in me shows up, because I know I can't give up. I know giving up has never been an option for me. I'm not a quitter. I lead from the front. Period. I lead from the front. So I already know that that's not an option. So at that point, I got to keep going. So it's 4th quarter. What y'all doing? Are you leading from the front, complaining in the back, or just sitting on your tail, talking about what you wish you could be doing? God, I wish I could. I just wish I could. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Please share my live and tag your friend whoever they're about to give up, ain't been doing what they need to do anyway, still entertaining him. You know he ain't going nowhere, girl. He not going nowhere. Some people, the same place you leave them is you come back and find them in that same place. You know why? Because they was never going nowhere. They didn't have no plans but to waste your time, because they was hoping you was going to give up, quit, and sit down next to them and, you know, start whining like they whine and start, you know, doing all that mess. Oh, it's hard. So? Give me something different. It's hard, and what you thought this was? You thought I was walking apart? Oh, okay. That'd be your number one problem. We be coming up here expecting stuff. We come in and we expecting stuff. We expecting things to be easy. We're expecting it to get easy. Working out never gets easy. You just learn how to go harder. You learn how to deal with it better. So that's why, for me, I have to work out. I have to work out because it fuels this. I have to go and run because running fuels this. When I haven't ran, I'm like, oh, I need to go run. Why? Because I need that extra push. I need to push my mind harder. People know that Quentin. Good morning, Quentin. Quentin out here. Quentin, he run. I be seeing you, Quentin, out there getting your run in. Leaders do that kind. Like, leaders go and do the things that most people don't want to do. We do what people don't desire to do. So when people always talk about they a boss, you're not a boss. You're not a boss acting like an employee, okay? Because bosses do what most won't. They stay late, they get up early, they don't sleep, they halfway sleep, and they still consistently stick with the things that they know their body needs to fuel them to take them to the next level. That's what real bosses do. Bossing is not being on a yacht in Miami in a bikini, drinking rosé. That's not bossing. It's not. That's not real. That may be a vacation. That may be a break. It ain't your lifestyle. Because you got to work so hard and dedicate so much time to get to that point. Even my kids know that. Like the other day, my son said, what that boy told me, my oldest son said, I already know you got to coach. You got coaching sessions today. I already know you gotta work because you about to take us on another trip. My oldest, I love him so much. He's so hilarious. He told me, I said, Trey, what you want to eat? I just want to pick up something. I was tired of cooking. I didn't feel like cooking. He said, oh, I just eat hot dogs at the house, mama, because we're going to save money because I know you working hard to take us on another trip. He ate and understand the grind. As much as I work and as much as I do, I still make intentional time for them. Can you say the same? Real bosses manage their values. Real bosses manage their values. My children are my value. My children are my priority. Yes, my purpose is as well. So I manage my time. So no, I can't give my time to people that's going to drain me or take me away from what I need to be doing because I got goals. And my goals look different. A lot different. So I can't do that. I can't do that. So at the end of the day, when people acting like they don't have enough time, no, just say you don't want to make time for the sacrifice. That's what you should say. I don't want to make time for the sacrifice. Yeah, I could have stopped at Smoothie King and got me a smoothie. But no, it's quicker for me to come home, fix me some oatmeal, cook me some eggs real quick, turn the shower on, hurry up, hop in the shower, sit there, eat my eggs and oatmeal, my protein breakfast, drink my water as I sit there and start working on all my applications. I already have a to-do list. So when I walk in the door, I already know what has to be done. By 3 o'clock, I got to stop what I'm doing. I got to go get my boys. I pick my boys up at 3 o'clock. They already got food prepared because I cooked on Sunday because I was prepared for the week. I got 2 coaching sessions this afternoon. Prepared. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to win or complain? I'm just trying to figure out. That's what bossing really looked like. Yeah, I could have went, hung out, with my sister last weekend. She's like, hey, sis, what you going to do? Yada, yada, yada. You want to come hang? Nope. Why? Because I got my kids this week. I don't hang when I have my kids. When I have my kids, that's their time. The time that I do have when I'm not working is for them. And they know exactly what time that is, and they know exactly how long it is, and I'm intentional about it. So no, I can't come out and play. I can't come out and play. Because I'm doing something. I'm spending time with my legacy. So for all the people that claim they don't have time to spend time with their kids and work and do all this, I'm sorry, excuse my French, but I call bullshit on it. Because I know I do it. And I don't have a man. And I am very single as a dollar bill. And ain't nobody living up on me. And ain't nobody living in my house with me. And I take care of my boys by myself. Okay? So you can't tell me what you ain't got time for. Just say you don't want to make time because that's not priority to you because it's not feeding what you want to do. That is the truth. But that I ain't got time for stuff? No. Miss me with it. Miss me with it. We make time for what we want. I ain't got time to work out. Planet Fitness and them be open 24/7. I ain't got time. Are you going to sacrifice getting up? Are you going to sacrifice maybe working late because you got a later start because you had to go to the gym? I have to go to the gym. That's just that. Once I'm working, I'm working. But I got to go do what I got to do for me mentally. Because if I'm not strong here, I'm fragile everywhere else. Good morning, Lisa. I'm fragile everywhere else. So please understand that if the enemy is attacking you and we're in the 4th quarter, he's only attacking you because he realizes that this is what everybody came to see. How was the game going to end? And the biggest question is, how's it going to end for you? If you lose, is it because you didn't put in the work? Was it your poor preparation that got you there? Because I'm trying to figure out how you was up the whole game and 4th quarter. You can't connect with the right folk. you can't move the ball, defense not guarding you. I'm trying to understand what happened. Did you get too comfortable because you thought you could just lag on in? If 2020 ain't taught you nothing, it should have taught you that hustle is a must. If 2020 ain't teach you nothing, it should have taught you that hustle is a must, not an option. And if you ain't got hustle in you, you're not going to make it. If 2020 is training day, then you better be concerned about what game day going to look like. I'm just letting you know. So if you're not doing nothing, then that's on you. Look at your circle. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. If you need coaching and you know you need coaching in order to help get you to where you need to be, then why haven't you went and booked a session? Why haven't you if you on my live, on my page, then booked your session? You could have been set up your consultation so you can get yourself in order. What are you doing? Oh, well, I don't know if I want to pay for that. Okay, well, pay. Well, guess what you're going to pay? With your life? You could have invested in yourself, took yourself to the next level, but what you did, sat over there and was stagnant. Now we in the fourth quarter, game over, and you lost. And complaining. Why are you complaining? You didn't invest in yourself. What did you invest? Nothing. You said you couldn't afford it. You couldn't do this, you couldn't do this. So don't tell me that you was preparing. BS. I call BS on that. I'm not getting nails done. Look at my hands. I haven't got my nails done in I don't even know how long. Why? Because I work from home. I'm not. When I have Zoom meetings, ain't nobody looking at that. That's not a requirement for me. That's not a requirement for me. I'd rather not spend $200 on nails and feet and lashes and brows and other stuff. And guess what? Be able to take my kids on vacation. Be able to spend money on my personal trainer. How about that? I'd rather spend that same $150 on my personal trainer than to look cute for you. Because if I feel good in here, I'm going to radiate out here. And I ain't got to do all that. If I feel good in here, I'm going to radiate out here. So, again, I'd rather invest my money in my trainer. I'd rather bless a person that's walking in their purpose that can help take me to the next level than to go to the nail shop. Your hands pretty, your spirit dirty. Hands pretty, your feet nice, but your ankles swollen because you're eating bad and you barely can walk on them. But your feet pretty. Like, help that make sense to me. But sis, I'm telling you, my nails, and these my real nails, they nice and strong. I got some little clear polish that need to be taken off of my nails, and that's that. And I don't care. At all. That does not make me not pretty. Just because I don't have dip and all that. And I used to bite my nails really, really bad for years. And so I kept my nails up because I never thought about biting them when they was nice. Now I don't think about biting them, period, because I just don't. I like my natural, beautiful nails, and I don't think about that. And I'm busy. So, again, I'd rather spend money investing in my business. I'd rather spend money getting an assistant. So that's what I did. I got an assistant. Why? Because I have too much going on. I can't do all this stuff. You think I do all this stuff by myself? A lot of it I do alone. But then there's other things that I need done and structuring to continue to help my business move at a level of excellence because I'm type A. I got to be in control. So guess what that means? I got to invest in software. I got to invest in a marketer. I got to invest in an assistant. I got to invest in new photos so I keep my photographer. I have to spend money on that. So why would I go spend money on, every 2 weeks in the shop, when that's not building my business. If I gotta go and do something like speak, like when I was on the Word Network, I went and just got regular polish the day before. Regular polish on my hands. That's something I can take off later. Because I'm on a national televised station. My hands gonna look decent. But how much I spent on that? $20. I didn't spend $150. $200. So I reserve my money for things that for me, for my business, for my purpose. So that's why I don't understand people who don't have a coach. I have a coach. So why don't you have one? Successful people have coaches. Successful people have coaches. Period. See, Kristen said you can buy your own gel kit. See, you can buy. I'm not good enough to polish my own hands. So I don't even play with the idea because I know I ain't that good. I just put a little clear on and go on, and that's that. So I'm about to go get it in this morning and finish out the rest of my day. I just wanted to hop on and encourage you guys this morning that the gag was they was hoping you was gonna quit. That's the gag. The gag was they wanted you to quit. The gag was they were hoping that you were going to quit. The gag was the enemy wanted you to give up. He wanted you to stop investing in yourself. He wanted you to stop investing in your health. He wanted you to stop going to the gym. Stop eating healthy. Stop drinking water and minding your business or the business that pays you. He wanted you to do all of that so he could get you right where he needed you to be, quitting. It is fourth quarter. We do not have time for you to be over there talking about I didn't stretch good. You knew that before the game started. You should have been out there stretching. Ain't nobody trying to hear that in the fourth quarter. We're not trying to hear that you should have stretched good. We don't care. We came to see how the game was going to end. This is the kind of stuff people don't tell you. So how is the game going to end for you? I know how my game going to end. Are you going to have a manifestation party? Are you gearing up for the next vision board party where you carry all the visions you didn't do for the past 2 years over now to this latest vision board party? Fourth quarter is manifestation party. What did you manifest in fourth quarter? What did your faith manifest in fourth quarter? What did your work ethic manifest in fourth quarter? Stop asking God for big blessings and big lofty goals while you sit on your tail and do nothing. Stop it. Because he's not about to play with you. You only playing yourself. So if you aren't where you need to be, it's not happening for you, that's your fault. And your friends should have told you that. Real friends tell you when it's your fault. So if your friends didn't tell you that it's your fault that them ankles are still swollen because you're still over there eating up salt, that's your fault. You knew you weren't supposed to be in that stuff. We don't want to hear it. And that's just the word of the Lord. That's what people are not telling you. When you get a coach, that's the conversation you get. You get them questions that make you sit back and reevaluate your whole life. How much is you staying stagnant costing you? How much? How much is you not moving ahead costing you? I'm just trying to see something. But don't tell me what you can't manifest. I'm dropping. My book is pre-ordering. My third book pre-orders at the end of this month, September 29th. Don't tell me you can't manifest in the fourth quarter. Like, don't. Because I'm not even listening. Like, I'm not even listening. I can't listen to that. Don't tell me what you can't manifest during COVID. Because I'm not going to be able to hear you. Because I'm working. Are you working? Because it's fourth quarter. Are you working? Or are you the team that everybody know is the sorry team that we should all be able to beat because you ain't never been good? Y'all know about that team. Y'all know y'all know I am about football. So I'm super excited football is back. You know the team. When you look at the schedule, oh yeah, you know we're going to beat them. They ain't never had no good people. Are you that team? Are you that team that everybody know they can beat? Because you not going to show up. Because you not going to perform. Because you not going to put in the work. Because you not going to be accountable. Or are you that team that everybody knows that if they don't beat nobody this year, they going to beat you? Because, yeah, Kristen, that's right. Underdogs boss up and come back. Correct. But underdogs don't boss up and come back without putting in work. That's the gag. You can't boss up for a check if you ain't putting in the work. You can't stand on people's necks if you ain't even standing up. If you sitting down, it ain't no sitting on you. You're not standing on people's necks if you sitting. Are you making noise? Are you making an impact? Are you getting money to help fund your purpose or to shine on other people who don't care? Because if you only making money because you want to shine on me, you're not even shining. Because first of all, you see I got my shades on. I'm not even looking. I'm unbothered and unconcerned. So if you only shining because you thought that you was going to shine on me, you're not even shining because I didn't even see you. Because my head was down about my Father's business. I don't secure the bag because I'm trying to shine on people. No, I secure the bag because I'm trying to build something for people. I'm trying to build something for people. Why do you think I pay for an app every single month for people to download in order to have the word of God on their phone being notified all throughout the day? You think I pay for that for me? No, I pay for that for you. For my purpose, for who God's called me to be. We're not cut the same. If you only securing the bag because you want to stand on somebody's neck and you want to sit up there and smile about it, then me and you ain't the same. We're not cut from the same cloth. So that don't impress me. People that want to, oh, I got this, I got that. And what are you doing with it? Who got free because of what you sacrificed? I got a list. I got a list of people in my life that I know can say, I got free, Lauren, because of what you sacrificed. Lauren, your notification helped me, pushed me throughout my day. I wanted to give up today, Lauren, but then you got on here and you said something. That's what my sacrifice do. Because I could be definitely sitting in front of my computer typing, but I'm on here talking to you, getting you reared up, trying to figure out why you sitting on your tail, why you still swirling around in your chair, talking about what you wish you should have, could have, would have done. Well, I done got up and done. I was up at 5:30 this morning, spending my time with God, reading my devotional, being in his presence, being at his feet, asking and warring. What were you doing? That's my thing. My life is about ministry, love, and helping others heal. That's my purpose. So if that's my securing the bag. If I'm not securing a soul and healing, helping you heal, I'm not shining. That's not shining to me. And that's the point that we all have to get to. Where shining ain't the latest designer bag and shoe. That's not shining. That's really foolish. Because that's a depreciating asset. And I'm always here for a good Celine bag. And I'm always here for a good Christian Louboutin. But I don't want that more than I want to put Purposeful Pain on Audible. I don't want that as much as I want to put out vulnerability. I don't want that more than I want to write my own TV show and begin to work on my conference to help people get free. I don't want it more than that. That's not a come up for me. So, what are you doing what God gave you to help bless people? Are you doing it? Are you just securing the bag because you want to shine on folk and be on the beach and take pictures, but then you come home and you're not at peace because you're miserable because you're not happy with yourself? I'm just trying to figure out, walk me through how that look like something. I want to pay invoices. How about that? I like paying invoices. I like sewing into my team. I like paying bills. I like paying bills and sewing into other businesses that help support my brand. I love to pay my marketer every month. I love paying my CPA every month. I love paying my assistant every month. Because me sowing a seed into them is helping them to sow a seed into the world as well. It's a domino effect. Is what you doing a domino effect? Or are you just here for kicks and giggles? Because it's fourth quarter. And I'm just trying to figure out why you came to the game. Did you come to get in the game and work? Or did you come like you came to eat nachos? Like, what you here for? Why you here? What you want? What are you doing? What are you prepared to do? What are you prepared to sacrifice? So you gotta watch people. When that's all they got is stuff, that mean they ain't got much. So choose today to realize that they was hoping you was gonna quit. So are you going to quit, or are you going to get your second win? Because they was hoping that you was done. I'm just trying to figure out, are you done? Are you finished? Or are you still going? I'm still going. So I hope that something that I said blessed you. Something that I said propels you towards your purpose. If you would like to book a session with me and start working with me to start changing your life, my website is www.bridgingyourpurpose.com. You can book there. You can book through the app. If you don't have my app, it's called The Purpose app. Literally, you got to put the in front of it. The Purpose app. And you can download the Purpose app. We send out notifications. I've already loaded notifications for the whole week. So we have notifications on there. My website is on there to book a session with me. You can book your session through the app as well. But the app, I designed that app because I wanted the conversation of healing, wholeness, restoration, and growth to continue. So that is why I designed that app and started with that app. That's my ministry. It's where I get to pour into people throughout the day. People, most of them I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so that's it. It's our family of faith. So you want to know what sermons I'm listening to, what things that I'm thinking about, whatever, it's literally my whole life is on the app. That's where I live. So everything else that I'm doing right there. So definitely download the app if you don't have it. And I hope to see you guys on Thursday night where Carlton and we're going to be talking about removing the mask, the men's edition. Removing the mask, the men's edition. So I know it's going to be good. So make sure you set your time, 8 o'clock on Thursday night. I love you guys. Walk in your purpose. Go walk, work out, eat good. Go do something with yourself today. Okay. I love y'all. Bye.